Okay, this is the second half to the video. Is there a relationship between frequencies and wavelengths? Yes, there's a definite, very important relationship between the two. Let me get to this question and flip real quick. All right, now, this A, let me do a different color with this. This A, let's do orange. This A is the same exact A as this A in terms of where it's written down in music. Now, you'll notice that if I go to this A flat, which is the same as the G sharp, there's no unison on that. Unless I were to tune this string down a half step, I can't play a unison on this note A on this note A flat. It's impossible. The same thing here. There's no unison on this low E string. All right, so now check it out. Check it out. When I'm tuning my guitar, you'll constantly, not me, but just people in general, me including, but you'll constantly see people say 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, right? You'll see them tune the guitar like this. Okay? You'll constantly see that. What that's doing is that they're using the unisons to their advantage. So here, check it out. They're saying this A is the same as this A. So that I'm playing this A note on my low E string, and I'm tuning this string to this A. All right? In addition to that, I'm now going to my 5th fret. After this is in tune, I know that every subsequent half note afterwards is also in tune. So I'm taking this right here, this D, my 5th fret of my A string is this. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. Okay? I'm taking the 5th fret of my D. What's up? Omri Samba? What's up, man? Now I'm taking the 5th fret of my A, and that's a D. So I'm tuning my D string on my A to the open D. So let's say that this D is all out of whack, right? It's all crazy. It's all, out of tune, whatever. If this A is in tune, you play the 5th fret of the A, and that's playing you a D that's in tune. Every note on the string is in tune, right? Because the string's in tune. So let's play this D on the 5th fret and tune our D string, the open string, and that's it. After you get that, what's the 5th fret of D? G. So let's take our G and tune our G to it. Okay? Then this goes G, G sharp A sharp B. Well, this also goes G, G sharp. The next fret would be A. The next fret would be A sharp. Next fret would be B. And all these notes over here would be the same exact note in unisons as the notes up top here. Okay? And that's it. Now, here's where it breaks the rule. The 4th fret of the G string is your open B. Okay? In unison. G, G sharp A sharp B. That's why it says 5, 5, 5, 4, 5. So then you take that, you tune that string to that. After that's in tune, you tune this to that. And that's where you get, Mallory, for watching the pre-recorded video, that's where you get this. 5, 5, 0, 5, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0. A little flat. Okay, so now that's the idea of it. Now let's go back and see what some of the other questions were to the students. Omni Sama says, "Man, this guy knows a lot about guitars. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say that." Oh, and Walt, thanks for befriending my Clasm channel. I'm trying claymations out all summer. Flippers, send them my way. Make a claymation about the show. I'll stream it 24/7. That'd be awesome. Always use the old method. I don't understand any of this. Okay, Amri Samba, I'm sure you have the same exact questions. What's up, 4-1s? I'm sure that you have the same exact question as Mallory has. Now, what's great about the show is that right now there's 65 people watching, but over the course of the show, we'll get thousands, not thousands, we'll get about 1,200 people who are watching, tuning in, getting their questions answered. Now, the thing is this, guys. If you have a question, what makes this show so great is that we learn as a community. So any questions that you have, ask away, because I'm absolutely certain someone else, whether they're in Europe or California or whatever, has the same exact question that you have about today's topic. So what I mean by that is, Amri Samar, if you have a question about not understanding any of this concept with unisons, Ask away. Ask away. What's up, James? What's going on, man? Bubba12 says, what kind of guitar do I have? The guitar that I have over here is a Hamer, and the other guitar is an Aria classical guitar. And but I play a bunch of different guitars. Those are the two that I have here. All right, so do I know any guitar scales? I know tons of guitar scales, even the ones that break out from the normal scales. Flipper's question is next. I promised him that I would get to relationships between frequencies and wavelengths next. I promise I will get to that right now. I learned, oh, Zen Chancellor's also learned on an area. That's awesome. All right, so now, are there any questions, guys, about unisons? Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. I feel really good about today's show. I feel really good about today's announcement for those who have been following me. Some really, really, really cool magical stuff is definitely going down on the show tomorrow. I launch my new broadcast tomorrow, and I'm so excited about it. And I'm not one to, like, you know, get excited about little things. I'm just really excited about it. So wait, let me do this. Open recent file. Let's take this. All right. So let's show you guys the idea of unisons right here. Let's do this. Let's do a little desktop action. Okay. Take this over here. All right. Now, if I want this note, let's make it smaller. I want this note right here. Okay. A. I could play this A on so many parts on the guitar, about four or five different parts on the guitar. Now, so this right here is a unison on guitar or on any instrument. This is an octave. Now, when I said earlier that you cannot have unisons on a flute, the reason why is because a flute can only play single pitches. Okay? You need an instrument that can play harmonically. And you need there to be separate strings. A piano can play harmonically. Dave Moore, I think, is going to be announcing the winner in the next couple of days. I'll have to see what's up with him. But he's a busy guy, really busy. So I can play chords on the piano, right? But what I can't do is play unisons. Because I can play this C, but I can't play this C on multiple parts on the piano. Unlike when I play guitar, I can play this C, let's do this E, and this E here. So here's three E's, E, and E. They're all the same E. So watch. Okay? Those are all unisons. Now, if you don't know, then now you know. When are you getting a hotline? A hotline, I hopefully will have the hotline set up by tomorrow. I was going to shoot for Monday, but the demand is so high, I might have to skip sleep tonight. That's okay. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Could I record it for you? Absolutely, Flippers. I record every question for people, and then I send them the link. I don't have any because I use that to tune my guitar. Oh, by the way, you can also use a tuner to tune your guitar. But if you wanted to know about unisons, that's everything that you need to know. Can you split the keyboard? You cannot split the keyboard. Basically, any stringed instruments can be in unison. Yes. Yes. Okay, so there's no questions about that. Okay, there's your quick 20-minute lesson about unisons, guys. If you don't know, take this and send it out to all your friends that don't know unisons. They'll be a lot better. So E to E can be the same. Yes. Oh, Chuck D says, yes, I learned it. Awesome. There's a bunch of Ustreamers. I'm sure that they're all learning stuff too. So, you know, I mean, there's only, you know, half the class is signed in, half the class isn't signed in. So I'd like to say hey to everyone. And it is similar to when you tune the guitar on the 5th fret and you pluck your open string and hold down the adjacent string on the 5th. It sounds the same. Is it similar to when you tune the guitar on the 5th fret and you pluck your open string and hold down the adjacent string on the 5th? It sounds the same. Yes, 4/1, that's what exactly we talked about. That when I'm tuning the guitar, I can go like this. Play my 5th fret on my A, which the pitch here is actually a D. A, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. this D is the same as this open string D here. You can hear it. Listen. D, 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 D. Now, if I were to move up, here you have it. Unison. Okay? So, that's it. Yo, what's up? What's up, DJ House of Funk? Is that what it stands for? House of Funk? Yes, that is Unison's 4-1s. If anyone doesn't know, there's a tip jar below this chat window. If you believe in Walt's show, please donate. Oh, James, you didn't have to do that. Thanks, man. DJ Hoff, okay. Like Hoffa, awesome. Walt said he'd rather buy his music. Yes, yes, and we'll be explaining that very shortly. Roger Dodger. All right, let me stop this recording really quick.